As we explore some lower body stretches, I like to start in these from our tabletop. Hi, kitty cat. He's in his tabletop too. Looks like a loaf. Shoulders over wrists. Right away, first thing in my practice, my wrists are like, I don't love this. So, meet your body where it's at. If wrists are feeling a little bit sore, spread your fingertips out wider, grip your fingertips into the mat, and try to push the earth away with the base of the knuckles. So where the fingers meet the palm, push that into the ground. Can we protract our shoulder blades a little puffing up of the upper back? Can we start to draw the belly in and up? Just finding a little integrity through our spine, a core engagement here as we draw that navel to spine. Breathe in. And then exhale, release all that intention, letting the hands just kind of rest however feels comfortable. Not puffing up our back. Can we think about length? Reach the top of your head forward and press your tailbone back. Step your left toes back, curl them into the earth, press your heel back. Deep breath in. And then we'll switch legs. Left knee down, right knee or right toes press down, right heel pushes back. Big breath in. Exhale, right knee comes in, step your left heel back, or left toes are down, left heel pushes back. Big breath in. Exhale, switch. Right toes down, right heel pushes back. Big breath in. And switch, one more each side. Left toes down, press the heel back. Can you feel that stretch in the upper calf muscles, those gastrocs? Knee comes down. Right toes plant, press the heel back. Big breath in. And set the knees down. Options here. You can stay in your down or in your tabletop, but think about tilting your tailbone up to the sky. Maybe walking your hands forward a little bit to find more of a knees down plank shape. Or if you'd like, you can curl into the toes, lift the hips up and back, and find your downward dog. We'll see you soon. Wherever you are, can you think about space between the bottom of your pelvis and the crease of the knees? So in this case, we'll tilt the tailbone up to try to explore a little more length there. If you're in down dog, knees never have to come totally long, heels never have to touch down, but to explore a bit more length down the leg, you might start to look for a little more length behind the knee. Push the heels towards the earth. Take a big breath in. And we'll exhale, dropping the knees down or walking the hands back from that knees down plank to find our tabletop. Hands press into the mat. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. Take your left palm under your face. And we'll reach the right arm up to the sky. Finding our thread the needle. Reach those fingertips up nice and high. And exhale, sweep the arm underneath. Keep it really active. So not dropping the shoulder and elbow down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, sweep that arm under. One more time. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, sweep the arm under. Inhale, back to center. We'll switch sides. Right hand plants. Left arm reaches up. Breathe out. Follow your own pace. Doesn't have to match mine. And inhale to lift. Take your time. Doesn't need to be quick, though sometimes finding a little bit of speed in our movements just causes them to settle a bit differently. Coming back to center, both palms plant down on the ground. Take your right knee behind your right wrist. And we're coming into pigeon here, so two options actually, pigeon or deer. For pigeon, I'll start to draw my right shin forwards. Actually, for both of them, I'll draw my right shin forward, so the right ankle is coming towards the left wrist. The more you walk this right shin up towards the top edge of your mat, the more parallel it becomes to the top edge of the mat, the deeper the stretch. So play around with it. If it feels like a little bit too much to have the shin further forward, point your toes and draw the heel closer to your left hip. If you want to move into pigeon, you're sliding that left knee back, maybe sliding a block or your squishy ball underneath your right glute for support. If you prefer deer, take the left knee out to the side. We're in more of a pinwheel shape with our legs. Make it a choice wherever you land. And we'll start to find a little forward fold. spending a bit of time in this stretch to contrast with the speed that we move to the other ones. Notice how that sometimes throws our brain for a loop. We're moving with a little bit of speed, aligning movement to breath, through our calf stretches, through our thread the needle. Now we're just going to sit and be. Do you prefer one of those styles of movement, a quicker, more flow-like class, or a longer hold? This would be a more yin-like practice. Let's inhale, lift our chest. Let's find a little back bend here, whatever shape you're in. That might mean walking hands closer to your right shin. And then starting to pull your rib cage forward, your chest forward. If you'd like, can you push into your front shin? Find a little bit more lift. Maybe you're up on your fingertips. Pull your rib cage forward, lift your chin. Maybe you take the hands to the sides, turn your thumbs up to the sky. Just different ways to play. Big breath in. Plant your hands down. Curl into your back toes, lift your back knee. Press that heel back. Step your right foot out. We're going to sweep it out to the side and outside our right pinky toes. This is lizard lunge. Sorry, out pinky finger. Put your foot outside your pinky toes. What? In the Eldritch Horror? Drop your back knee down or keep it lifted, your choice. You can stay high on your hands in lizard or drop down onto your elbows. Elbows to blocks or hands on a block is a really nice option here. And I'll give you the choice today how you want to play. The most common variations of lizard. I teach right knee towards right armpit, chest lowering down inside, really targeting the inner thigh, the inner hip area. Or rolling to the pinky toe, letting the right knee come out to the side. Again, you might lower the chest down. Getting into some of the deep glute muscles that are responsible for external rotation of the hip. You might feel this around the lateral, so the outside edge of your thigh. Might feel like a big stretch along the inside line of the thigh, so just different muscles. Yeah, love seeing everyone doing their own thing. We won't be here for as long as we were in pigeon, but we are spending a bit of time in the hold, so can you breathe? Look for some space through the jaw, across the forehead, maybe in the mind and the thoughts. One more big breath in here. As you exhale, if knees pointed out to the side, plant your foot, so knees back up to the sky, plant your left hand. Option to curl left toes and lift left knee. And we'll find just a few movements with our breath. Left hand is heavy, big breath in. Start to reach your right arm up to the sky. You can also keep the knee down for this. Big breath in. Exhale, sweep it back and behind you. Inhale, reach it up to the sky. Exhale, rotate your chest to the earth, plant the hand down inside your right foot. Yeah, that's our movement. Let's do it a few more times. Inhale, hand reaches up. Exhale, sweep it behind you. Inhale, hand comes up. Exhale, down to the mat. Last one with your breath. Inhale up. Exhale back. You might look to your back thumb, get your neck involved. Inhale up, look up. Exhale, hand down. Nice work. We'll sweep that right leg back. Let's take a vinyasa here. So 2 choices, knees down plank, shoulders stacked over wrists, or curling into the toes, lifting the knees for high plank, heels press back, crown of the head reaches forward. Whatever version you're in, think about puffing up the upper back. That's our shoulder blade protraction. Think about distributing the weight through all of your hand, fingertips, base of the knuckles, base of the palm. Big breath in. Exhale, roll your weight forward. Bending into the elbows, they stay close to the rib cage, lower down. Inhale, little lift of the chest, big lift, you decide what feels good. And exhale, we'll find downward dog. So that's the little sub-meaning of vinyasa. So if I say take a vinyasa in class, that's kind of the sequence, versus a vinyasa style class, which is something like rocket yoga. We'll tap the both knees down to the earth, finding your tabletop. And we're coming into pigeon on the other side. Left knee slides forward. Adjust that shin. Remember, more parallel to the top of the mat, the deeper the stretch. So play around with that placement. In my body, it would look like sliding it up a little further or sweeping it back towards the right hip. You can set the hips back for your pigeon pose, back leg long, or sweep the knee out to the side for deer pose. And we'll just pause and breathe. I'm helping. Hi, bud. Thanks for your help. Take a big breath in. Exhale, we'll start to press our way up. You might pull your rib cage forward, pull your shoulder blades down your back, maybe find a little lift of your chest. And this might be a back bend that feels good to you today. If you want to play with a little more, you can use your front shin to push the earth away, start to drag your hands back. Maybe they float, maybe not. Can we think about stretching the pectorals, so the front of your chest, by pulling the shoulders back and slightly down. My hands are reaching back and slightly down. Then pull your chin up. Big breath in. Exhale, hands plant. Transitioning to lizard. I like to curl into my back toes and lift my back knee. That just gets my hips up a little higher so I can sweep the left foot around to the side. You do not have to lift that back knee if it doesn't feel comfortable. I'm drawing the left leg out to the side and stepping it outside my left pinky. Yeah, beautiful. Set your back knee down and untuck the toes. Or if you like that extra fire, keep it lifted. We'll stay and breathe. Hanging out in this variation, knee closer to the arm, or knee falling out to the other side. You can stay high on your hands or drop down onto the elbows or elbows to blocks in any one of those variations. And if you're the kind of person who, like me, I have pretty open hips, so I always love to let my knee fall out to the side. I'm like, la-di-da. So maybe I'll lean into the challenge a bit this morning. Keep the big toe pressing down. And keep drawing the knee into the midline of the body. From there, I'm reaching my heart forward and finding just a little bit more bend in the arms. But remember, you never have to bring forearms down to the earth. And your version can look totally different from mine. I just like that exercise of interrogating my defaults and poses sometimes. Big breath in. Exhale, plant the hands down to the mat, lifting up. Plant the big toe down if it's rolled out to the side. And we'll find that little one breath per movement. Right hand is heavy. You can lift your back knee or not, your choice. Inhale, reach the right arm, or left arm up, sorry. One day I'll get it right. Exhale, sweep the arm back. Inhale, reach the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, take it down to the mat. Follow your breath if it doesn't match my pace. Inhale, sweep the arm up to the sky. Exhale, point it back. Inhale up. Exhale, take it down. One more time. Inhale up. Your gaze might follow your thumbs this time. Exhale, take it back. Yeah. Inhale up. Exhale down. Nice work. Curl into your back toes. Lift your back knee. We might find a little forwards and backwards rocking here. Just shimmy your hips forwards and back. And if you'd like, you can take one hop or a few hops. Next time you press forward, can you hop your right foot up, land it outside your right pinky, and land in our Malasana squat? Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Good morning, hips. Or good evening, depending on your time zone. Option here, we're going to find a favorite little transition. We go from here. Exhale, lift the bum, sweep the arms back, forward fold. Then I inhale, drop back down into my squat. Totally optional, especially if you're getting a little vertigo, a little lightheadedness. You can just stay here and find the breath with us, okay? Big breath in, lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold, sweep the arms back. Inhale, sink it down. Exhale, sweep it back. 2 more. Inhale, sweep it down. Exhale, sweep it back. Yeah, I love the variations I'm seeing. Inhale down. And exhale, sweep it back. If you're in this forward fold, you might hold on to opposite elbows, find a little sway here. If you're in Malasana squat, you can come down onto the ground or find your own variations. Nice work. Let the arms dangle. If you're in the squat, you can press up to standing. If hands are in the forward fold, start to roll your way up. Ooh, that was a nice long journey to standing. Can you pause? Notice how you feel. Does it feel good to find a little sway of the hips, sway of the arms? Or does it feel good to settle into a bit of stillness? To observe that subtle awakening of what in yoga we call prana, a sensation of thrumming of energy in the fingertips, of an alertness or awakeness, of the flow of breath through your torso, of maybe a little bit more kind of awareness of space in the mind. When you're ready, let's close this section with one last breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, hands through heart center. Yeah, beautiful.